I decided to go ahead and crochet the Candy Kiss pattern. It looks like a Hershey Kisses. I'm doing mine in pink, using this yarn here. It's called Red Heart with Love Premium. It's sweet pink. And the hook size, they recommend a 6.5 millimeter hook, but I'm going to make a smaller version, and I like my work to be a little bit tighter so that the polyfill doesn't come out. So I'm using a 4.5 millimeter hook, and I got some of it done so far. So I'm just working around getting this finished. And I made the little topper for it. So it'll go on there. I'll probably curl it up a little bit and put it on there. So I'm just gonna go around and crochet some. I used the same yarn in white for the top. It is white, and then the same hook, and it's Red Heart with Love, and tells you what hook size and everything for a worsted medium yarn, worsted weight yarn, number 4. That's what I decided to use because that's all I have right now in pink. So I'm gonna try it in this yarn. The pattern is called Mary's Crochet Candy Kiss Pattern by Mary's Yarn Basket. It's just a Hershey Kisses. It has like some eyes on it and a little smile. I don't know if I'm gonna use the little, I think she called it like a flat bottom. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I don't really have the stuff for it, so I'm gonna try it without it. I'm getting ready to put the eyes in this Hershey Kisses thing that I'm making. So to find the center, I'm going to put my pen up here in the center, like that. And then I'm going to fold this in half to sort of find my center. Like that. And then you're going to calculate your stitches of where your pattern tells you to put the eyes at. So this is my center. Just going to go all the way down. Try to eyeball it. Okay. So this is like my center right here. If you go down, you can use like a ruler or a piece of yarn to make sure that you're centered. That's about right. And then it tells you how many stitches apart that it wants you to put the eyes in. So you just count however many stitches the pattern tells you. And so about like that is where they want the eyes. So this is the center, and this is the location of the eye, and this is the location of the other eye. So I'm going to be using the 8mm black eyes and the little backings. I have 10 and 8, so since I'm making a smaller one, I figured I'll go ahead and use the 8mm one. So I need 2 of them. They look like little screws. And I need 2 of the backings. I don't use a lighter or anything for my eyes. I just put them in there like that. Some people use a lighter or glue to glue their eyes in, and I don't do that. They come out, they come out. Oh, I just don't like the glue. It sticks, it's messy, and the burning smells. Well, my nose ain't the greatest. I always sniffle. So anyway, you just take your little eye here and go ahead and move your little marker out of the way and insert it. Sometimes you have to actually take it out. So that needle is finished. And you're just going to put this in. You have like that way, or you have like the inside of it will go on the eye. Like that. So we can go ahead and take our center marker out. And then we're going to use this other marker to put our eye in. Sorry, I got the sniffles. I know it's annoying, but I apologize. It is that season to have allergies. I like it. So now you can take this little marker out, and you got your other eye in there like that. So then, same way, you're just going to put this other plastic piece on, just like that. So you got your eyes in. Boop, 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 boop. So then I'm just going to finish crocheting around. To finish it off. Coffee time. Oh yeah, it's coffee time. What's your Starbucks go-to? You like Starbucks? No money, no honey. So I guess I can show Starbucks I ain't getting paid for this. Not sponsored. Maybe one day I'll get paid for, you know, but I don't have enough subscribers, because nobody wants to follow me, unless you want to. You won't follow me? I wish you would. I got some Hershey Kisses, red ones. Thinking about candy and chocolate, making these. Like, has a little string that says Kisses on it. And a little wrapping paper. I got 3. It's my little snack. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. I love chocolate. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. I'm gonna put this topper on. So I'm going to take my hook and put it on the top. I really don't want it on the actual. Alright, so you're going to take this part and feed it through to the back. Just give me a minute. I haven't done this first time doing it, so that should be in the back. If you flip this around, you can see the little white string. So the string for the pink one, when you first start it, you're going to basically tie those two in a knot so that it'll stay. I usually do it a couple times. Let's see if I can get it all the way where I can see it. So you make sure you tie it real tight a couple times. And then you can cut that yarn. And this other piece that you tied, you can feed that one through. Same way. So you just take this part, bring your crochet hook, and like you're gonna crochet, but you're going inside of it. So it should come out the other way. And then just feed this through again to the back. So you can just like tie a knot in it, or you can tie them together. I already cut it, so I guess I made a mistake. So I'm just going to tie it a couple times so that it'll stay in place. Like that. You can leave it like that if you want, or you can cut it. I'll probably just leave it. So then you just kind of use your thumb and feed that back out. This is my first time doing this, so go ahead. There you go with your little topper for your Hershey. It's cute. So I'm just going to finish around. You kind of get this like edge here that goes around. And how you do that is you have a front stitch and a back stitch. The back stitch is always the one that's inside of the toy, and the front stitch is on the outside of the toy. So you have these two right here, 1, 2. So when you do the back stitch, you just insert your hook and then wrap some yarn around it, and then go through that back stitch like a normal single crochet stitch, and then wrap your yarn around again, and then pull through 2, and it gives you that little edge around the little toy. So if they tell you front stitch, they're meaning the front, the one in the front of the toy, and the back stitch is the one in the back, the inside of the toy. So you always have 2 little stitches here, and when they say back and front, that's what they mean. And it gives you this look right here. Makes it look cool. Looks pretty neat. I like it. I'm going to start adding the stuffing to it before I close it. Put some down in the area down here, top part. That's what it's looking like so far. It's cute. Felt like my hair was falling down. That's why I was looking that way. So you're just going to step it until kind of like firm them a little bit. I think that should be enough. Can probably add more when we get to closing it. So we're going to close this hole right here on the bottom of this little thing that I just, Hershey Kisses that I just made. So I'm going to take the thread and put it through my needle, tapestry needle. I use the curved ones. And you just tie a little knot at the top of the needle. Yep. So I go in one like that from the outer, and then go in from the inner to the next stitch, and then out the next stitch, out to like the outer part to the inner, like that. And I go around however many times, how many stitches there is. And then once you get that many stitches, you just pull it and it closes like that. And then I take my needle and go in around where the hole was. And then I bring my needle out and then into this loop here so that it'll tie it off. And then I go the other direction of where that hole is, and I do the same thing. I put my needle through, and then where this little loop is, I put my needle through that loop, and it ties it. And then you can like put your thread through here and hide it, and then fasten it off. So this little guy, I just need to put the mouth on it. So when I thread the mouth, I use a thinner thread. This is Yarn Art Jeans thread in black, and it comes in a little roll like this. So I use my tapestry needle, and I put the yarn on there, and inside the yarn, or the needle, yarn needle. And then I tie this on there like that. So when I'm gonna do the mouth, I usually go where the outer eye is on both sides and come down a few stitches. So when you insert it, you're gonna insert it like off and away. So the mouth will start like right there by where the eye is. So I have my needle from a different direction going up to where that eye is. And then I'm going to bring that up like this. And then you want it to come down some. So you will insert your hook where you want that to come down. I usually just go ahead and insert my hook to this other eye. And then where I want the smile to be, I take my needle and I go back into that stitch. And I want that to go down some. So I'm just going to insert it in like a little stitch down and bring it back up. And then I'm going to go through that same stitch a couple stitches over. And then I'm going to insert it a little bit down. And then bring it back up. That so it holds the mouth down to make it look like it's smiling. And then I take the needle and put it back through the same stitch. And then I bring it out to where this stitch was when I first started. Like a vampire. I need to redo that. Okay, that looks better. I just basically went up the stitch here to below the eyeball, and then I went across, and then I inserted my needle barely in that one over it, and then I went underneath it to this side, so I made two little spots to make the the mouth stay in place. And then when I got finished looping that around, I went through and came back out this way. So you're basically just going to cut this off like that, and then you're going to tie it. I do like a couple knots. You can leave that long of a thread, or you can cut some of it off. And then you can take something and poke that through to kind of hide it. Like that. So that's what he'll look like. Hershey Kisses. I'm gonna make a gray one too out of this yarn here to make it look like the gray ones. So see how that one turns out.